DALL-E 2 is astonishing everyone with realistic AI photos from OpenAI's residence. Text-to-image generative deep learning and artificial intelligence are demonstrated in DALL-E 2. After the success of DALL-E in improving the quality and resolution of AI pictures, it is gaining prominence as a machine learning model. OpenAI is a well-known artificial intelligence company that has used the potential of deep learning models to develop new innovative applications. DALL-E 2 pictures have effectively and efficiently bridged the gap between words and visuals. Variations of an input picture can be seen in DALL-E 2 photographs. It aids in the preservation of relationships between essential aspects in AI pictures as well as the generation of various variations of the same image. DALL-E 2 photos are the fresh images that were generated. With amazing AI photos from OpenAI, there is also a profound knowledge of depth and dimensionality. The stunning beauty of AI photos is making the online world swoon. More artists and companies will be able to use DALL-E 2 photos in their existing apps if OpenAI launches a paid GPT-3 service. Clip image recognition system, as well as diffusion models such as image classification model, machine learning models, and others, have benefited OpenAI. These models are skilled in a variety of lighting circumstances, as well as backdrop, shadows, reflections, textures, angles, and other crucial AI image features. The Clip model uses the diffusion model to create embeddings for the text prompt and its accompanying pictures. OpenAI's objective is to strike a balance between artificial intelligence product creation and scientific research so that anybody, wherever in the world, may tap into the potential of creativity without needing any prior experience or technical knowledge. This brings me to today's sponsor, Skillshare, which couldn't be more of a perfect partnership due to its beginner-friendly artificial intelligence classes. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for aspiring developers and creatives. Explore new skills and deepen existing passions. AI models such as OpenAI's Glide can be used by anyone with a little experience in machine learning, which is one of the many topics on Skillshare, along with web development, search engine optimization, entrepreneurship and more. My personal favorite class and the one I recommend for making use of this video's topic is the Artificial Intelligence for Beginners, Tools to Learn Machine Learning class by Alvin Wan, which tells you everything you need to know about creating and then optimizing your models by understanding the importance of model complexity. Skillshare is curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads, and they're always launching new premium classes, so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. Skillshare's entire catalog of classes now offers subtitles in Spanish, French, Portuguese and German. Skillshare offers membership with meaning. With so much to explore, real projects to create, and the support of fellow creatives, Skillshare empowers you to accomplish real growth. Whether you're a dabbler or a pro, a hobbyist or a master, you're creative. Discover what you can make with classes for every skill level. The first 1,000 people to use the link will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Welcome to today's episode of AI News. In this episode, I will explain how DALL-E 2 works and show you some of the best and most creative images it has generated so far. How does DALL-E 2 understand how a textual idea like teddy bear manifests in visual space? Another OpenAI model named Clip learns the relationship between textual meanings and their visual representations in DALL-E 2. Contrastive language image pre-training. Clip has been trained on hundreds of millions of photos and captions to determine how closely a text fragment matches to an image. Rather than attempting to predict a caption from an image, Clip just determines how closely each given caption is connected to the picture. Clip may learn the relationship between textual and visual representations of the same abstract item using this contrastive rather than predictive purpose. CLIP's capacity to acquire semantics from plain language is critical to the DALL-E 2 model's success, so let's look at how Clip is taught to comprehend its inner workings. The Clip model is frozen after training, and DALL-E 2 goes on to the next task, learning to reverse the image encoding mapping that Clip just learned. Clip learns a representation space in which the relatedness of textual and visual encodings can be easily determined, although our focus is on picture production. To do this goal, we must understand how to make use of the representation space. This picture creation is carried out by OpenAI using a modified version of another of its prior models, Glide. In order to stochastically decode Clip image embeddings, the glide model learns to flip the picture encoding process. Diffusion models are a thermodynamically inspired concept that has gained a lot of traction in recent years. By reversing a slow noising process, diffusion models learn to create data. The noising process is depicted in the diagram below as a parameterized Markov chain that gradually adds noise to a picture to corrupt it, finally ending in pure Gaussian noise, asymptotically. To reverse this process, the diffusion model learns to traverse backwards along this chain, progressively reducing noise over a succession of time steps. In two ways, DAL-E2 employs a modified glide model that integrates projected clip text embeddings. The first method is to add the clip text embeddings to GLIDE's current timestep embedding, and the second method is to create 4 additional context tokens that are concatenated to the glide text encoder's output sequence. While the modified glide model creates visuals that reflect the semantics represented by image encodings, how can we identify these encoded representations? To put it another way, how do we get our prompt's text conditioning information into the picture production process? Remember that clip learns a text encoder in addition to our image encoder. In order to translate from the text encodings of picture captions to the image encodings of their associated images, DAL-E2 employs a different model, dubbed the prior by the authors. The authors of DAL-E2 experiment with both autoregressive models and diffusion models for the prior, but find that they function similarly. Because the diffusion model is substantially more computationally efficient, it has been chosen as the DAL-E2 prior. The model's authors describe it as experimental and not yet ready for commercial use, but they believe it has the potential to affect industries such as art, education, and marketing, as well as assist OpenAI achieve its stated aim of generating artificial general intelligence. However, OpenAI admits that DAL-E2 is more biased than a smaller model. Phrases like assistant and flight attendant generate pictures of women, whereas words like CEO and builder nearly exclusively generate images of white males, according to the company's own Risks and Limits white paper. The designers of DAL-E-Val, a team of researchers at the University of North Carolina's Merge Lab, proposed those text tasks and many more to OpenAI. They claim to have developed the first mechanism for assessing reasoning and social bias in multimodal AI models. The DAL-E-Val team discovered that larger multimodal models had better performance, but also have more biased outputs. When Wired asked for visuals produced from word prompts given by DAL-E-Val authors, OpenAI VP of Communications Steve Dowling rejected. Early testers, according to Dowling, were not advised not to publish unpleasant or racist information created by the algorithm. We now have all of DAL-E2's functional components and simply need to link them together to generate text conditional images. The clip text encoder first converts the picture description into representation space. The diffusion prior is then used to convert the clip text encoding to a clip picture encoding. Finally, the modified glide generation model uses reverse diffusion to map from the representation space to the image space, resulting in one of many pictures that transmit the semantic information contained in the input caption. So, what is your opinion on the things DAL-E2 has accomplished so far? Please tell us your opinion in the comment section below. I would love to hear what you have to say about it. Thank you for watching AI News. We consistently report on the newest technologies that are shaping the future of our world. We'd appreciate you subscribing and watching our other videos. See you around and take care.